A drenched young man bursts through the glass doors of Pawprint Animal Clinic, a small brown dog shivering in his arms, its leg twisted and bleeding through the soaked work jacket. He stumbles inside, panting, rainwater dripping onto the pristine white floor. The storm howls behind him as the glass doors slide shut.
Hold it right there. No strays or stray owners allowed inside without approval. Deposit first. 150,000 yen. No exceptions. Otherwise, get out.
He's dying. Please. I found him on the road. His leg is shattered. I'll pay anything. Just start treatment.
Look at you. Drenched in mud, dripping all over my floor. Can you even afford a bandage? This isn't a charity.
The small brown dog whimpered, its breathing shallow. Blood seeped through Naoki's jacket, pooling onto the sterile floor.
Rules are rules. No deposit means no treatment. Take your stray and leave, before I call animal control.
Mom's clinic. It can't end like this. The promise I made under that same cherry tree.
The vet's smile didn't waver. Outside, the rain hammered the windows. The dog's whimper faded into a rasping, uneven breath.
I am calling animal control. They'll take the injured stray unless you pay the deposit right now.
Wait, please. I can borrow the money. I just need time. Don't take him somewhere he'll be put down.
Time. For a drifter in muddy clothes. This clinic doesn't run on promises.
The dog's chest barely moved, its tongue lulled pale. Blood dripped steadily onto the floor.
I can't lose another one. Not after Mom. Not after everything this symbol stands for.
Countdown. When they arrive, that dog becomes a case number. You can leave or be reported for neglect.
Naoki pressed his palm against the dog's tiny ribcage, feeling the heartbeat flutter. Weak, uneven, fading.
Please, he's unconscious. Are you going to let him die on your clinic floor over money?
Over money. No. Over policy. You want treatment, you pay. Want me to save it? Find the cash or watch it fade.
The dog's head lolled back. Its shallow breath stopped. Outside, lightning flickered against the clinic's glowing pawprint seal. His eyes searched the wall, finding the golden pawprint emblem, his mother's design. 20 years ago, a child Naoki had carried another dog into a vet. That dog was Taro. His mother, gentle as spring rain, promised Taro would be saved. Dr. Hayashi, an old vet, worked all night without pay. Taro lived. Years later, after his mother's death, Naoki founded Pawprint, every clinic a promise not to turn animals away. The deeds listed her name. He never wanted fame, only to keep her dream alive. But now, inside her dream, a dog lay dying because of money.
I swore on her grave. No animal left unfed, unloved. Not here. Not tonight.
His hand slipped into his wet pocket and found his wallet. Inside was the key card, the one that could end this nightmare.
These clinics were built with blood, sweat, and a promise to a dying woman. They were not built to let animals die in the lobby.
Oh, a promise. Did you find that in the dumpster behind the clinic?
Call your regional director. Now.
You are wasting my time. But fine, dialing the big boss. Prepare to be escorted out.
The speakerphone crackled, filling the lobby with a cold, bureaucratic tone.
Pawprint Holdings. State your clinic location and reason for disturbance.
Jinza branch. There's a dog in cardiac arrest. Your vet is refusing treatment over deposit. I hold the founder's card.
Founder's card? Send a photo immediately. If this is a prank...
Naoki angled the card toward the clinic's security camera. The golden paw print glinted under the fluorescent light.
That seal is genuine. I am leaving now. Keep the animal alive. I'll handle everything.
The line went dead, but Yuria's smirk only deepened. She leaned against the front desk, arms crossed.
Impressive toy. But until an official directive comes, policy stands. No money, no treatment.
He is dying while you recite rules. Get an oxygen mask, anything.
The dog's hind leg twitched. Its eyes, half closed, reflected the sterile light.
I won't risk my license on a stray for a stranger. The director can overrule me. Until then, That animal is your problem.
Behind the front desk, a young vet tech moved silently. Emi Hayashi had heard enough. She slipped the oxygen line onto the dog's muzzle and started an IV. Her hands were steady, her brown eyes flitting toward Yuria, making sure the vet hadn't noticed yet.
Keep her distracted. I've got him.
Hayashi. I've seen that name before.
The IV dripped. The dog's shallow breaths deepened. Yuria's head turned, her eyes narrowing on the vet tech.
What do you think you are doing? I gave no order for treatment. Stop immediately, Hayashi.
It's an emergency. The dog was crashing. I couldn't just watch him die in front of me.
Yuria stepped toward Emi, but Naoki blocked her path. The key card still held high. The desk phone rang again, the director's number flashing. Yuria snatched it up, her hand trembling.
I am 5 minutes out. Begin emergency treatment immediately. Is the animal stable?
He's under IV. We're moving him to surgery. Dr. Yuria will step aside now.
This is insubordination. Emi, you are fired. You have no right to.
Doctor, stand down. That's an order from the regional office. We'll discuss this later.
Amy and a nurse lifted the breathing dog onto a gurney. The IV bag swayed as they rolled him toward the surgery doors. Yuria stood frozen, the phone still in her hand, as Naoki followed the gurney. The storm outside was no longer louder than the silence. The clinic's glass doors slid open. A silver-haired man in a dark suit stepped in, rain dripping from his coat. The lobby fell silent.
Founder Todo, I deeply apologize for this disgrace. Please forgive the ignorance of our staff.
Apologies won't save the dog. Your vet almost killed a patient because of a deposit. Your clinic, my mother's name.
I will handle this. Dr. Yuria, you will be placed under immediate administrative review. Your license oversight is suspended.
Wait, I was following protocol. The deposit rule has been in the handbook for years.
A rule that violates the Foundation's core principle of emergency care. You will answer to the board.
The surgery doors swung open. Emmy stood there, her scrubs already stained from the earlier IV. The gurney waited.
Operate. Whatever it costs, the Foundation covers it. Just save him.
Yuria's face was ghost white. Her career, built on condescension, now hung by a thread. The surgical light clicked on. Through the observation window, Naoki saw the dog's small chest rise, still breathing, still fighting. In the director's office, Naoki stood before a shelf holding a framed photo of his mother, placed there by the clinic years ago.
Effective immediately. No paw print clinic will refuse emergency treatment over payment. The Foundation absorbs all costs.
That will require board approval. Some members may resist. They'll argue it encourages freeloaders.
Then I'll face them. My mother's legacy won't be stained by profit margins.
Across the clinic, Yuria slammed her office door shut. Her monitor glowed with a draft email to a board member.
I'll make them see this as a hostile takeover. That stray owner will regret humiliating me.
Her email fired into the night. On unauthorized individual disrupts operations, emergency board review requested.
I'll call an emergency board session for tomorrow. They'll need your direct testimony.
I'll defend her dream, no matter the cost.
Outside the office, the surgery light remained bright. Inside, Yuria's smirk spread as she read the board member's reply. We'll handle this. The post-op room was quiet except for the soft beep of a heart monitor. The small brown dog lay wrapped in a warm blanket, a splint now bracing its leg.
You disobeyed a direct order. You could have lost your job. Why did you step in?
Because it was the right thing. My name is Emi Hayashi. My father taught me a vet's duty is to the patient first.
Your father, Dr. Hayashi? The one who ran the small clinic in Setagaya.
You knew him. He passed away 5 years ago. But you are saying my father treated you?
He saved my dog Taro when no one else would. Worked all night without asking for a single yen. That act inspired my mother's promise and led to the foundation that built this very clinic.
All these years, I never knew his kindness echoed like this.
It wasn't luck you were here tonight. Your father's hands are still saving lives through you.
Emmy turned away, brushing her cheek with her sleeve. The monitor beeped steadily, a small, stubborn heartbeat refusing to quit. In her private office, Yuria dialed a number she'd saved for only the worst crises. The call connected after a single ring.
We have a man claiming to be the founder demanding free emergency care chain-wide. He's destabilizing operations.
Her phone screen lit up with a reply. We'll block the policy. Emergency meeting tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'll lead the opposition. Across the clinic, Naoki sat in the director's office, spreading out documents, his mother's handwritten letters, the foundation charter, grant ledgers.
Every clause she wrote promised emergency care first. This is the proof they can't ignore.
The door opened. Emi stepped in, her name tag catching the light. She carried a worn folder.
I want to testify. These are my father's old patient logs. He never turned away a single animal in 40 years.
Then we'll show them. Your father's legacy and my mother's promise, they're the same story.
The logs listed over 100 no-cost treatments, cancer surgeries, broken bones, abandoned litters, each entry followed by a note. Payment accepted in kindness. Outside the clinic window, the rain had stopped, but a storm of a different kind was gathering in the boardroom. The next morning, a massive screen filled one wall of the Paw Print Holdings boardroom. 6 stern faces appeared via video conference, the director and Yuria among them.
We are here to vote on Founder Todo's emergency policy. No animal turned away due to inability to pay. Costs absorbed by the Foundation.
This is fiscal recklessness. Every freeloader will swamp our clinics. My refusal protected the chain from bankruptcy. I followed protocol.
Here is my mother's original charter. Clause 3. No emergency patient shall be refused for lack of funds. The deposit rule violated our founding promise.
The board members leaned forward. A man tapped his screen, unmuting. Then Emi Hayashi stood, holding her father's worn patient logs. The room hushed.
My father was Dr. Hayashi. For 40 years, he never asked for payment up front. These logs show over 100 lives saved. No animal was refused. His kindness inspired the very foundation this chain is built on. Are we going to betray that for a deposit?
A digital voting panel lit up on the screen. One by one, green checkmarks appeared. Yes, 6. No, 1. Yuria's face drained of color. The director's voice cut through the silence.
Dr. Yuria, effective immediately, you are reassigned to administrative review. Additionally, you will serve weekend shifts at the municipal animal shelter.
This is a witch hunt. I was following protocol. You can't punish me for doing my job.
Protocol that ignored the core promise of this foundation. These clinics exist to save lives, not to judge owners.
So I am exiled to a shelter because of one stray. You'll regret this when the money runs out.
Here is your shelter assignment. Consider it a lesson in what veterinary medicine truly means.
Emi stood by the door, her hands folded, watching without a word. Yuria snatched the paper and stormed out, her heels clicking down the sterile hallway.
That was harder than saving the dog.
You did the right thing. My father would have been proud.
Yuria stood outside the city shelter, its sign flickering. The weekend shift began in 10 minutes. A few days later, the small brown dog, now named Kibo, wagged his tail from a soft recovery bed. His splint was clean, his eyes bright.
He's like a different animal. When I found him, I didn't think he'd make it through the night.
He's tough. A lot like someone else I know.
Your father would have loved this. Saving a stray with nothing but kindness. It's exactly what he taught you.
I want to honor that. I'm going to apply to vet school. But tuition, it's been the only thing stopping me.
The foundation has a scholarship fund. I'd like you to be its first recipient. No strings, just a promise to heal.
Naoki, I can't ask you to do that. We barely know each other.
I know your father saved Taro. I know you saved Kibo. That's the only resume I need.
Kibo stretched his bandaged leg and licked Naoki's hand, a small, warm gesture. The room fell into a comfortable silence.
Then I'll say yes. Thank you for everything.
Kibo's discharge papers were signed. Naoki hesitated as he looked at the dog's tail wagging in the carrier.
Bring him to my place. I've got extra room and a spare bed. He'll be more comfortable there.
You are already doing so much for me. Are you sure?
Positive. Besides, I'll need a study buddy. Kibo can be my mascot.
Within a week, a routine formed. Naoki visited every evening, bringing small treats. Kibo's limp faded. His bark returned. Across town, Yuria clocked in for her first shelter shift. The smell of disinfectant and damp fur hit her instantly.
This is beneath a certified veterinarian. Emptying litter boxes and scrubbing kennels.
A thin tabby cat was brought in, hit by a car. Its leg was shattered. Familiar. Yuria stared at the bloody gauze.
It's just like that stray, but no one will pay for this one either.
She cleaned its wounds without being asked, her hands moving with a gentleness that surprised even herself. Weeks passed. Naoki and Emi strolled through the local park every Sunday, Kibo bouncing on his healed leg beside them.
My father used to say a healthy walk shared is better than any medicine.
He was right. Every time I see Kibo run, I think of how different things could have been if you hadn't acted. I visit my mother's memorial every month. It's under a cherry tree. She loved them.
Could I come next time? I'd like to thank her for the clinics, for the promise, for you.
Naoki nodded, unable to speak for a moment. Kibo nuzzled against Emi's ankle. At the shelter, Yuria's shift ended, but she didn't leave. She sat beside the tabby's cage, watching it eat.
Without that deposit, this one would have died, just like that stray. When did I stop being a vet?
The next weekend, she arrived early. And the next. No one asked. She just stayed. The shelter manager noted the change. Yuria's hands now carried blankets as gently as she once held a scalpel. That evening, Naoki sat with Emi in his small apartment. He placed a worn photograph on the table, his mother's gentle smile.
She died when I was 19. The last thing I promised her was that I'd build places where no animal would be turned away.
He described the first clinic, the sleepless nights, the foundation charter written in her honor.
All these years, I've carried that weight alone. Sometimes I wonder if I am doing enough.
My father once told me, the best medicine is love. You've poured that into every brick of paw print.
Emi slid an old photo across the table. Her father and Naoki's mother, standing together at a vet conference neither of them remembered.
I want to continue this for decades. Emi, would you help me run the foundation? Not as an employee, as a partner.
Yes. I've been waiting for you to ask.
Her hand found his. The room felt fuller than it had in years. The photograph on the table, lit by a single lamp, seemed to hold the weight of two promises now, not one. A month later, Kibo's leg was completely healed. He bounded ahead as Naoki and Emi walked to the memorial cherry tree.
Mom, I brought someone. She's the daughter of the vet who saved Taro. And she saved me, too.
Thank you for the clinics. Thank you for raising a son with a heart this big.
Naoki knelt on one knee. Kibo sat beside him, tail swishing.
Emi, I didn't just come here to thank her. I came to make a new promise. With you and with Kibo. Will you adopt Kibo with me? And will you keep building this dream together as my partner? In every sense?
Yes. Yes to everything.
Naoki rose and Emi fell into his arms. Kibo barked once, spinning in a tight circle. The cherry blossoms scattered over them like a blessing. For the first time, Naoki's promise didn't feel like a burden. Later, they placed a small adoption certificate beside his mother's marker, Kibo's paw print beside her name. A week later, the clinic lobby buzzed with staff and board members. A cheerful banner read Kibo's Adoption Day in bright letters.
Today, we celebrate not just an adoption, but a new era for paw print. No animal will ever be turned away again.
And I have news. Next month, I start vet school. The Paw Print Scholarship makes it possible, and I'll come back to serve here.
Then a tablet was set up. The screen flickered, and Dr. Yuria appeared via video call, her background showing shelter cages.
Founder Todo. Emi, I was wrong. Deeply wrong. The shelter taught me what the deposit policy truly cost. I am sorry. If you'll allow it, I'd like to return, not as lead vet, but as part of this new promise. No conditions.
Then, come back. The foundation was built on second chances for animals and for the people who heal them.
Welcome home, Dr. Yuria. We'll need your skills and your heart.
The director raised a camera. Staff gathered around Naoki, Emi, and Kibo, a group portrait of the Promise Reborn. Kibo barked, tail a blur. The flash caught a single moment, a foundry of second chances, sealed with a paw print. That evening, Naoki carried the last box into Emi's apartment. Kibo trotted behind, sniffing the new dog bed.
I saved space on the shelf for Kibo's toys. The apartment finally feels full.
While unpacking, Emi found an old photograph tucked inside a veterinary textbook. Her father and a woman she didn't recognize.
Wait, is that your mother? This was taken at the Tokyo Vet Conference 20 years ago. They never knew their paths would cross like this.
She would have loved you. And your father. He's the reason I still believe in kindness.
They placed the photo on the mantel between a small paw print plaque and a cherry blossom branch. Kibo, now tired from the day, curled into his new cushion, tail draped over his nose.
This is home now. Not just a place. A promise fulfilled.
Emi leaned into Naoki's shoulder. Outside, the city lights blinked quietly. On the mantel, 2 photographs. One old, one new, side by side, framing the story of a legacy that found its missing piece. Months later, Emi sat at a desk buried in veterinary textbooks. Kibo slept at her feet, his leg completely healed.
You've been at this for hours. Take a break.
I aced my first anatomy exam thanks to this. And to you, remember when I couldn't even afford tuition?
They spent the afternoon reviewing flashcards, Kibo occasionally tapping a paw on the table as if answering. Later, they visited the shelter. Yuria, now a regular volunteer, greeted them with a smile.
You changed my life that night. I don't just heal animals now. I understand them.
You did that yourself. We just opened a door that was always there.
Kibo bounded into the play yard, chasing a tennis ball with shelter dogs. His joyful bark echoed off the walls.
Working here taught me something. The best patients never ask for payment. They just need someone to care.
Amy leaned against Naoki's shoulder. The afternoon sun spilled through the shelter windows. That night, Naoki and Emi stepped onto their small balcony. The city glittered below, a river of quiet lights.
I never imagined that a soaked stranger with a broken dog would lead me here. To this balcony. To you.
All because you refused to give up on a stray. You saw a life worth fighting for.
And you saw a stranger worth helping. Together, we turned a policy into a promise.
Your mother would be proud. And my father. He'd say this is exactly what he built his practice for.
A gentle breeze stirred the wind chime. For a moment, the past felt not like a weight but a foundation.
That stormy night brought me more than Kibo. It brought purpose, partnership, and love.
Then let's stand here forever, with Kibo snoring inside, and the whole world ahead.
She rested her head on his shoulder. Below, the city hummed softly, unaware of the two hearts that had reshaped a corner of it. The moon hung high, silent and steady, like the promise that had started everything. Inside the quiet apartment, moonlight touched the mantel where two photographs rested side by side. One was Naoki's mother and Dr. Hayashi, smiling from a decades-old conference. The other was a new family portrait, Naoki, Emi, and Kibo on adoption day. Between them, a small brass plaque read, "Paw Print Foundation. No animal left unfed, unloved." From a basket near the hearth, a small brown tail began to wag. Slowly, contentedly, Kibo's tail brushed the edge of the blanket, a quiet reminder of the life that sparked it all. The mantle, holding past and present, stood as a testament to a promise that outgrew a single stormy night. Outside, the city slept on, unaware of the two hearts that had reshaped its smallest corners with love. The cherry blossom branch on the mantle caught the moon's glow, a final, silent bloom. Then, slowly, gently, the screen faded to black.